Sorry for a little bit late, guys. Okay, alright. So let's start our meeting for today. So assalamualaikum and good morning, everyone. We are here today for to evaluate the cash flow for our upcoming product launch at Technova Solution. So for our task, we have to analyze the cash flow using three different methods, which is top-down approaches, bottom-up approaches, and also textual approaches. So every one of you have taken a specific role for each method. So let's let's start with top-down approach. So Anis, can you tell us your findings?
Thank you, Hazim, and good morning, everyone. So let me explain about the top-down approach. We start by looking at our projected sales revenue. Based on market analysis, we expected to make around 500,000 ringgit in sales during the first year, as you can see here. Next, we subtract estimated costs such as overhead and marketing. For this project, those costs will be around 80,000 ringgit. To put it simple, the top-down cash flow formula is operating cash flow equals to revenue, deduct with the cost of goods sold, deduct with the operating expenses, and deduct with the tax. So this approach is helpful for us when we need a quick overview. It fast and gives us a general idea on how profitable the project could be, even though it doesn't include all the detailed costs. That's all from me, Hazim.
Thank you for the Anis. So I think, by my understanding from your information, I think top-down approaches give us a broad estimate but not a full breakdown. So for now, let's hear from our cost analyst, which is Rus. So Rosaini, can you make us understand how bottom-up approaches can differ the cash flow?
Sure, thank you, Azim. So actually, in the bottom-up approach, actually we do the reverse of the top-down approach, as told by Anis just now. So actually, we start with the individual expenses and also we gradually increase. So actually for this new launch, I have calculated the amount and we estimate the following costs, which are the raw materials, 100,000 ringgit, additional with the direct labor, which is 50,000 ringgit, and also last but not least, the overhead and also logistic expenses, 30,000 ringgit. So while we already calculate the cost, we will use this structure, which is the operating cash flow. The total is earning after tax plus with the depreciation. So actually the earning after tax is the earning before interest and tax. We deduct with the interest and tax. So actually the earning before interest and tax is actually our revenue or our sales. We deduct with the cost of goods sold, COGS. We deduct with the operating expenses and also we deduct with the depreciation. So while we already calculate this structure, we will get a more precise and also a clear picture of our spending, particularly our budgeting for our company. So for the bottom-up approach, actually it requires a lot of time also and data. So I think for my side, for this new launch, actually it is really worth it for we use the bottom-up approach.
I think I totally agree with you too, Zaini, especially when we have to manage risk and cost control. So now let's turn to our tax advisor. So Taki, can you tell us how tax planning can improve the cash flow using tax approaches?
Okay, thank you, Hazim, and good morning, everyone. The tax shield approach focuses on how non-cash expenses like depreciation that can reduce our taxable income and giving us tax saving. As we know, we have 20,000 ringgit of depreciation, 5,000 ringgit interest expenses, and we assume a 12% tax rate of our total tax saving will be around 6,000 ringgit. This is especially useful when evaluating capital intensive projects where depreciation and interest play a major role. And it doesn't show actual operating performance, but it reflects smart financial planning.
Okay, great information, Takif. So thank you, everyone. All of your information was very clear for me. So for now, let's briefly compare the three methods. So by my understanding, top-down approaches offer a quick estimate starting from a revenue projection, while bottom-up, as you said, is more precise, built from actual cost detail. Also for tax shield, I think it highlights how effective tax planning can enhance the cash flow. So for my opinion, I think using all the three methods together seems the best way to get a well-rounded view. What do you all think?
I agree, but if I had to choose one, I would go with a bottom up. This is because for any product, I think we really need the detailed cost breakdown in order for us to set the right price to see if the product will actually make the profit.
For my side, I think I same with the Anis opinion because actually it helps us to avoid for our overestimating profit. So, but I still think about the top-down approach because it had to be useful for our setting up targets.
For me as a tech advisor, all three types of approach have their strength, but it depends on the situation. But for the long-term planning, I think tax shield approach is quite good approach that we can highlight.
Okay, great input everyone. So with our findings, I will compile it into our summary for our final presentation. So let's aim to complete the video presentation soon. Thank you for your time and collaboration.